Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is the last day of July. It's July the 31st. So what's going on, everyone? I've noticed people are not commenting, or they seem to comment all at the same time, or they don't comment. It's almost as if they're kind of waiting for other people to leave a comment or a message. Another thing I need you to do is share my videos. Hit the bell and the subscribe button because I have 54,000 subscribers, but I've noticed my own subscribers are not seeing my videos. Okay, so please hit the bell and the subscribe button so you could get notifications. Hit like, share my videos. It would be very beneficial because I'm doing something that's very rare on this planet. I may have a similar concept of what a lot of people are doing, but they are not doing entirely what I'm doing. And a lot of people would benefit at this time to receive some form of hidden blessing from what I am saying and doing. And perhaps you may, in the near future, join what I am doing, okay? So to have any form of readings or healings done by me, you can send me an email at redearthgoddess@gmail.com. You could, ask me questions, visit my website, thehexwitchery.com. The list goes on, okay? There's a lot to this. There's a lot more to this than what meets the eye, okay? So I want to confirm some things. Yesterday and the day before, we really got, I've booked spots to basically I'm traveling. 2024 is going to be a huge traveling year for me, knock on wood, even though that's cement, but beautiful year it's going to be. In about 3 weeks I'm going to Montenegro. After that I'm going to be in Jordan for 3 or 4 months. Initially I was like, it's either going to be 3 months or 6 months, but it's going to be 3 to 4 months now because I've basically booked a trip to Socotra in Yemen. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this trip, guys. I'm going with the same people or person that I'm gonna be, staying with in Petra for 2 nights. And then I'm also going to Morocco shortly after my Socotra trip in 2024. It's going to be early 2024, around March, April for both trips. So those are the ones that are booked for now, okay? I have a plan to go to Oman in 2024. I'm so excited for that as well because like I said, 2024 is going to be that one specific year where basically the Middle East is calling me. I mean 2023 as well, but I'm talking more countries in the Middle East as well as Europe. So what I want to make about this whole intention is because people are like, oh, what is it that you're doing? Or, oh, I mean, it should be very clear by now what it is that I'm doing. It's not like I'm, hiding things or so on and so forth, like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it should be very clear by now what I'm doing. I'm traveling the Middle East. I'm traveling, with groups of people. Some of them are very spiritual. Some of them have their own retreats. Some of them have their own businesses, but it's all basically, some of them have men and women, but it's all basically women entrepreneurs getting together to share knowledge, wisdom. Look, I'm a firm believer that if you want to go somewhere in life, if you want to be someone in life, if you want to achieve greatness in life, do it with people who are already doing it or who share that vision. Okay, like when you go and watch back the video that I last posted, don't settle for less than what you feel you deserve. Let me tell you something. You got to invest in yourself. And by investing in yourself, you're investing in people, places, and things who are giving you that investment in yourself, right? So flip the coin. It's one coin. If you flip it, you're on one part of the coin, the other person's on the other part of the coin who's offering you their knowledge, services, so on and so forth. Okay. Am I doing retreats? Absolutely, I'm doing retreats. Am I doing retreats in every single one of these places I'm going with other people? Yes and no, but I'm still going to these certain areas. Okay, so I mean, we're in the age of Aquarius now. This is the age where a lot of things are different. A lot of things are changing. We're still in the beginning. And with that being said, there's a huge rise in Europe and in North America of Islam. Christianity is dying out in Europe. Christianity is dying out in the Middle East. In North America. Realistically, in numbers, it is dying out, Christianity. It's not that religion that it once was in terms of growth, okay? It still is, if I'm not mistaken, one of the highest religions out there in terms of numbers, but we're talking about practicing Christians, right? So definitely Islam is the top, but we also have to understand that a lot of people who are born in Islam, who are either born in North America or born in Europe, or, you know, travel at a young age to those areas of the world, they're also not practicing Islam anymore, or they're left Islam. Do you get what I'm saying? So these are very pivotal times in the world right now where a lot of things are changing, okay? So for example, Jordan is that one nation where they're pretty open. It's still a predominant Islamic nation, okay? But they're pretty much open, okay? Saudi Arabia is taking those steps to get in there as well. I don't want to say every single country in the Middle East is open, you know, to people, you know. I'm not telling you go in the middle of the center and start preaching your spirituality or what you believe in. That's not what it is. That's not what we're doing. That's not, I don't want to hear people contacting me and telling me very irresponsible and not in smart things. But you also have to understand that yes, in Petra, yes, in Wadi Rum in Jordan, there are people, and it's very popular right now, who are doing yoga, who are doing healings, who are doing with the Bedouin local Arabs who are predominantly Muslim. So, and this is legalized. So you have to understand we're in pivotal times right now, though it's under touristic means, right? So we're by far like the fire starters in a sense of making things happen for, you know, if you've been watching my videos since the beginning, I've created it. 2012 was that year. According to the Mayan calendar, some people believe it's 2020, where the new age is initiated, right? The new calendar. So the people, you know, and I was one of the first to ever come out, and so many retreats and so many spiritual businesses all over the world started when I had my own Red Earth Goddess page, and my book went viral in terms of what was posted and shared and everything I did for the Native Indigenous people, and there's so much more, okay? But you also have to understand something, that this work is not for everyone. A lot of people, you know, they get done like tantalized and enchanted by this type of stuff, and they want the knowledge, and there's nothing wrong with that, to learn. Everything is on YouTube these days, guys, okay? But those who actually put this as their life path, this is something that even though they have to take breaks because of other factors in their life, their own ancestral trauma, their own personal traumas, they have a setback, or they go through something where they're like, they don't want to do this anymore. Your path, guys, if this is something you're supposed to be doing, whether it's with me or on your own or your own group of people, it's going to keep continuing until the day you're dead, until you're an old person, because this world is going through so much right now that the energies are needed. These people are very much needed to bring the changes, okay? It is what it is. That's how changes happen, by people, through people who interact with each other globally. It's not just one people sticking together. When it comes to ushering changes in the world, it's because a group of people who come from all walks of life come together and usher those changes. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So nothing's hidden here. I mean, I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to hear people contacting me and telling me, or thinking to themselves, oh, is she doing something forbidden? Oh, is Talad hiding something? Oh, is Talad bringing out a new religion? No, no, no. Everything is out there. I'm very respectful. I don't disrespect people. The only time I ever raise my voice and say things that is if I'm being pushed, if I'm being degraded, if people don't get my no answer, and I'm not receiving the respect I feel I deserve, then I'm gonna raise my voice. Like, it's a human right. It's my human right to do so. Mind you, for tourists, there's literal police that operate to protect in Jordan the tourists if they go through harassment. Mind you, you also, as a tourist, a European or a North American, if you're visiting certain places in the world, guys, you should be going there with a certain amount of knowledge that you just don't flaunt your body parts. You know what I'm saying? That you don't walk the streets swearing at people. You're basically asking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? So you're asking for unneeded, unwanted attention. But if that is what you want, I'm not going to stop you. If you want that, that's fine. That's up to you. But like I said, 2024 is going to be a very huge year for me. It's going to be a very huge year for a lot of people. There's a lot of shifts that's taking place, even more than it has been since 2020. Because I feel like 2020 was that year where things had to stop, and for people to really see things for what they are, see themselves for who they are. We all came out of like a depressive state. Some of us were thriving, some of us were not thriving. I mean, I had the time of my life staying at home 2020, but guys, eventually 2021, 2022, eventually shit, you're like, you need to get back out there with people. You know what I'm saying? You need to regain your confidence, and just get back out there, okay? So if you're trying to figure out if you're one of those people who have this calling or want to do this with yourself, like I said, hit me up, send me a message, an email, redearthgoddess@gmail.com. It's my old email. Visit my website, thehexwitchery.com. Send me a freaking message and a question, and we will work something out. If you have any questions, that's it, because I pretty much don't have anything else to say. I got it. I mean, most of my intention has been out there on what I'm doing. It's not like I have anything to fucking hide. It just, these people who contact me, they're just not... I must be so fascinating to these people, and it's like they see me as like this superior, because, you know, I just don't do these things. I don't randomly contact people and say, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I mean, all you could do is watch my videos. If you're interested, if I'm interested, maybe I would send an email. I'd ask 1 or 2 questions, but why the redundant questions that you seem to not be getting the answer or grasping the answer to when I'm telling you what my answer is, right? I'm doing retreats in Aqaba, you know? It's no one's business in terms of, let's just keep it at that, right? So I just want to wish everyone well. I want to wish you all the rest of the 2023 a great year. We're on the verge of, you know, the full moon's coming up on the 1st. We've got the activation of the, you know, intense activations on the 8th of August. The Lion's Gate is very strong on that day. I'm a Life Path 8 myself, so I understand how powerful this can be. And it can be powerful for anyone as well. I'm a Leo rising, so that's triple amplified, you know what I'm saying? So at this time, I just want you to really focus on what you want rather than what you don't want. Because remember, the portal of Sirius is open. Sirius is that one star that is like the sun to us, where you want to call in or bring in that energy into your own vibrational makeup, because it's an energy of a lot of creativity. It's a higher frequency. So activating your own DNA frequency to your highest potential at this point is very needed. I haven't eaten meat for the past several weeks. I've been eating a lot of vegetables. But what I mean is, you know, you want to allow your body to receive a higher activation at this time. Journal, guys. You want to make your journal, your diary is your best friend. Your diary is never going to betray you, is never going to hurt you. Your diary is going to be there for you all the time. Okay? Your diary is there to set goals with you. Your diary is there to release an emotional release. Your diary documents and remembers and restores things for you. So I highly recommend you have a diary, you write out all your emotions, you write out all your visions, you write out all your goals, and you keep that stuff in your diary, because your diary is your best friend. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.